Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Banished. If you don't know what Banished is, it's like a medieval city builder game, and it's heavily based around survival, so like management of resources, management of people's health, etc. So it's not like big scale like City Skylines or SimCity. It's more small scale and more focused on like survival, and it's pretty fun. So let's start a new game. So you can select what type of world that you want here. It's like valleys or mountains. Let's go with valleys. I'll go large. Climate. Do fair. Disasters on and starting conditions medium. Sure. We can go ahead and randomize the map seed. There we go. And we got to give it a name. What should we name it? Ooh, I got an idea. Puroville. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so let's start. Alright, we're in. So this is the world that we find ourselves in. It's pretty big. We have a river right next to us. That's actually really good for us because that's an easy source of food. And, alright, so these are our people. Right now they don't have homes, so we need to start building some stuff. We start with some resources. We start with some wood, iron, and stone. Those are like the main building resources. And then we start with hide coats, iron tools, and potatoes. So that's food. Tools. Tools help the people work faster. If people have access to tools, then they'll build things faster, they'll mine things faster, they'll chop down trees faster. You don't have to have tools in order for people to do things, but it's pretty useful to like improve the efficiency. And hide coats, they keep people warm during the colder times. Again, people don't need them, but if people don't have like hide coats, they'll get colder really fast. So we can go ahead and build roads. Roads aren't necessary, but they help people move faster. If people are walking on a road, then they'll move faster, which just makes things more efficient. So we can go ahead and build a little bit of a road system here. And we can go ahead and speed up time as well. Just 5 times for now. And we can go ahead and start building homes. So like a wooden house. We can go ahead and put that on this side. Just right next to each other. So there's 2 types of houses. You can do a wooden house or a stone house. A stone house takes more resources to build, but it also keeps people warmer. And the advantage of keeping people warmer is that you don't have to make as much firewood. We go ahead and build more houses on this side as well. 6 should do for the first few bunch. 6 houses. Now we need to worry about food. So what I'm thinking is off to the side here, we could do like right here, we build a farm, a crop field. I always found that building a crop field early in the game is really useful because without it, then you're gonna kind of struggle. Oh, I can't build it there. Hang on. I can do that, and then I can do. No, I can't. Okay. That should be enough for now. This. I gotta pull up some windows. So you can pull up different windows here. Some of them give you different information. So like, there's a map, like a mini map. You can see where people are walking. These are the ones I like to have open, the city stats and the labor. So now we can assign people jobs. For example, we can tell people to build. So like 4 people, and they'll go build things like these houses. Go build, go build. And we can also assign farmers who will work on the farm. Right now we only need 1. And we gotta tell them what to grow. So we have an option of bean or squash. I'll go with squash. I don't know if there's any difference between what crops you grow or not. There might be, there might also not be, I'm not sure. But yeah, just getting a farm early, because crops take time to grow, so we might as well get that done now. It looks like some people... Okay, yeah, some people have homes now. That's good. So next we can start focusing on other things like herbalists. Herbalists can harvest medicine, so that'll help keep people healthy. If you don't have medicine, then people's health will reduce. We could build that Where should I build this? Because that yellow circle that you see, the more trees and wildlife you have within that circle, the better the herbalist will harvest. The more they'll harvest. So I want to kind of have this far away from the town, so that way I don't have to interfere with it too much. So like maybe right there. What are we low on? Firewood. Oh, yeah, we need to get a woodcutter. So a woodcutter I like to place in the center of town because it's easier to access the wood, and all the houses are nearby. The houses have to go get the firewood. Logs are low. That means we have to go over here and remove resources. So this is the remove resource tab. You can remove structures or you can remove resources. So you can remove everything that you select, or just trees, or just stone, or just iron. And also you can remove roads as well. So we're going to go ahead and make a clearing here. We're just going to clear everything out there. Get a bunch of resources in the process. And the farmer's already at work. 16% yield, that's good. It is summer now. I know, we're low on stuff. We're harvesting, it's fine. Alright, well, things look to be going well. I'll just see where this goes from here. Alright, so it's been a little while. This clearing's done. This farmer is still growing their crops. 40% yield now. And we need to assign a woodcutter to cut wood, because our reserve of wood is low and our food is low as well. But the farmer's almost done, so we'll get a little bit of food there. One thing we should do before I forget is build a... where is it? A well. So, since disasters are on, we have to worry about things like fires. And what the well does is it allows you to put out fires. So people get buckets, they'll get water from the well, and they'll use that to put out fires. So you always want to put a well nearby, like the center of your town, where a bunch of buildings are, especially houses. So I put it there, because there was space there. And another thing we should build... oh, I need to assign a herbalist. Another thing we should build is maybe a gatherer's hut. This works the same way. That yellow circle there means like the more wildlife there is in that circle, the more efficiently they'll work. So we can put that just nearby. And now we have a clearing over here where we can build more houses. One thing we should do is maybe start getting fishing, because, oh yeah, we're low on food. We should get a fishing dock over here. There we go. Like that. This also has a circle. That should be good, yeah. Alright. Alright, so they're gonna build that. We're looking good so far. We can start building... how are we on tools? Okay, we're good on tools. We're a little low on coats. We need to build a hunter's cabin before we can do things like making more coats, because we need to get leather. It's a whole process. But we're going to worry about food right now, because we're actually completely out of food, and people, yep, start starving soon. So if we can get this built, that would be great. Yep. Come on. Get this thing built. We need food. The farmer can't farm right now because it's winter. And okay, we can get some gatherers. There we go. We can get some gatherers. The gathering is like it doesn't get you that much food though. It's a good like easy start to get food, but it doesn't get you that much. More and more people are going hungry. It's late winter though. Once this ends, I think the farmer can start up again. What are you doing? What are you complaining about? What's going on here? Has no job. I don't know what to tell you, man. Go find somewhere to work. Alright. So... oh boy, we're starting deaths. Dang it. Okay, we need more farmers. we could get some people to maybe build this. That would be great. A child died. Why is no one building this? Oh, there's no stone. Hang on. Alright, clear that out. Oh, everyone's dying. Hang on. Hold on. Oh boy. If we just get a little bit more. Get to building this. Where's all the stone going? Oh, is it because people are building the well? No, there's more people are dying of starvation. It's just children for now, which is okay. The children can die. But build this, please. Okay, good. And you harvest that. You can end a harvest session early, or you can end a planting session early. You just won't get as much food. But since we're kind of in the middle of an emergency right now, I kind of want to get as much food out as possible because everyone is dying. This is usually what the first few bits of a town look like, is everyone dying of starvation. Again, I just harvested from this. Can someone please build this, please? Where are all of my builders? Go build. Go build. Okay, our herbalist can wait right now. We just need another builder. Because we need to get this fishing dock built so we can go fishing. And not get more food. So we don't die. More people are dying. Harvest that. You can see it get put in here and then just immediately disappears. People are eating it. Everyone's dying. Jeez. Okay. Get a fisherman. So everyone will stop dying. Okay, it looks like no one's hungry anymore though. That's good. That's good. We'll build up our population again. No one's hungry anymore because everyone died. Okay. Alright, well, that didn't go very well. That was a huge famine we just went through. A lot of people died. About half our population is gone. But we still have some children. They'll grow up. It's not that bad. The fishing looks like it's going well. We've got fish. And the farmer didn't die, so that's great. However, we don't have an herbalist, though. We still have herbs, though. We should be good. And, yeah. We should be good for now. We just have to wait for our population to come back up. Because, yeah, it kind of... Well, everyone kind of died. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. And it's autumn already, so winter's gonna come, which means the farmer won't be able to plant. We just need to get a ton of firewood. Okay, we have a ton of firewood, so we're good for winter. Everyone should stay warm for winter. Especially since we only have 8 people in our village. In the village of Puroville. So we're good on food. We have a fisherman's hut. They're fishing. We have a farming plot that's making just enough food. We're still good on clothes and tools as well. Alright. Yeah, the key is to not push things too far because, again, you need people to work. And so you don't want to stretch the whole village too thin. Because then everything just falls apart. So you need to wait for the population to rise before you do anything else. In fact, I can take this builder off because we're not building anything right now. I can take the builder off and get him to do something else. What do we need right now? Another fisherman, maybe. This small a field should be perfectly fine for one farmer. We should demolish this though and build another field, a much bigger field. Like maybe down here we can clear this out and build a field here, or there, where there's already a clearing. Okay. Yeah, we look. Oh, we have a reserve of food, and it's raining. Why isn't our farmer doing anything? Where's they at? Where are they at? That's okay though. We have fishermen who are doing stuff. Oh yeah, you can rotate the camera as well. It's pretty fun. Yeah, this world is pretty big. This is the large map, the largest option you can select. It's pretty big. You can get some pretty crazy towns going if you really want to. If you get to that stage, because yeah, once you get bigger and bigger, the disasters start happening, and yeah, everything kind of goes crazy. All right. Okay, our population just went up. We got a kid who grew up into an adult, so we got an extra person. Yeah, it's pretty slow recovering, but it's sure to happen. We can go ahead and put him on herbalist duty because we're almost out of herbs. And once you run out of herbs, that's when people's health starts dropping, and they start to die more from sickness. And so it's really important to keep your herbs up. Okay. I haven't actually had to deal with any disasters yet. I guess I haven't gotten that far in any of my worlds. So, I haven't actually had to deal with any of that yet. But, maybe we will this playthrough. Maybe Puroville will see a few plagues or great fires. Why did I have to talk? Why did I have to talk? Why did I have to talk? Did I really have to say that? House is on fire. Luckily, we have a well. You see? You see what I did there? You see? I told you it was going to happen. I told you it was going to be a fire, and then we're going to need a well. And now people are going to get the water, and they're going to put the fire out. The funny thing is that has never once paid off. Me building the well, like the first few seconds that I have my village, that's never once paid off until now. But now it has. Because now we won't have to rebuild the house, we just have to repair it, which takes far less resources to do. Come on, put it out, put it out, put it out. Put it out. Put it out. Why'd that house catch on fire? No one was even living in here. Weird. Oh, and our rating goes down as well, because people are having to risk their lives to put a fire out. It's basically gone at this point, jeez. Come on, put it out, put it out, put it out. Maybe you should try pouring it in other spots. Maybe that'll work. Come on, put it out. I don't want to have to rebuild it. It takes a lot of resources to build a house. Especially since we just chopped up all of our wood. I should maybe set the fuel limit a little bit lower. That way we don't chop up all our wood. Come on, put it out. Put it out. Come on. Alright, well while they're working on that, I'm going to introduce you to some of the other things you can build. So you can build a market, which is basically acts the same way as the barn, but I think it holds more things. You could of course build a barn. Yep. And a stockpile, that's this thing over here to store base materials. We can go ahead and rebuild that. And this is all of the town services, so like the well, the schoolhouse. If you build a schoolhouse, you can educate children, and that'll make them work more productively when they become adults. We don't have enough people for that at this point. Hospital, used to heal diseases. That's going to be important once we have to deal with plagues. We're going to need a hospital for that. Town hall, used to record and show census data, so that just gives you more statistics on your town, which can be pretty useful. Chapel provides happiness for the devout and a place to meet and worship. I think that just ups the happiness rating of your place. And a cemetery, and that prevents people from getting really sad when people die, which lowers the happiness rating of your town. Then you got the various food options like crop field, orchard, where you can grow trees, pasture, you can raise animals and kill them, fishing dock, like what we built, hunting cabin, where you can hunt wild animals, gatherer's hut, like what we built. And then you got the woodcutter, the forester lodge. Forester lodge, you can place it down and chop down trees and replant trees. So you can do some pretty useful stuff with that. Let's go ahead and speed the game back up. This is almost good. Once we get our population back up, we should start thinking about maybe making a blacksmith, I'd say. Or maybe we should go tailor first. Or a hunting cabin. We need to do a hunting cabin because we need to get access to hides real quick, because we only have 8 clothes left, and once our population grows, yeah. But the farmer's making their harvest. The fishermen are fishing. Things are looking good. I haven't seen that get rebuilt. That's because we don't have any builders. Of course. Can someone go on... Oh. One of the kids grew up. Someone get on building duty. Rebuild this house. Oh, you can also build boarding houses. So if your population is growing really fast, you want to build a boarding house, because it kind of makes it so you don't have to worry as much about it, at least temporarily. Yeah, there's a few other things like the tavern, the tailor. Tailor makes clothes. The tavern brews alcohol, makes the citizens happier. A mine you can use to get iron and coal, and the thing that you need for coal to make is steel tools. If you get coal and iron, you can make steel tools, which are stronger and they last longer. And a quarry is a source of stone. So there's quite a few things you can build. None of which we're probably going to be able to build right now because our population is very low. And so is our supply of firewood, of which our woodcutter cannot make any of because he doesn't have any wood. Okay, we need to chop down more trees then. We're going to go ahead and clear out this area, so we may as well just clear out everything in here. Yep. That'll get us some more wood. The woodcutter can then make more firewood, and people will stay warm, so that way people won't go cold. But yeah, fortunately no one was living in that house, because they would have probably died if they were in there. Everyone should stay warm this winter. Firewood's low, never mind. Maybe not. We just need these kids to grow up, because the thing about kids is that they eat food, but they don't do anything. So you kind of want to keep your kid count as low as possible. But you don't want it to like go way too low, because then your population will grow really slowly, and that'll end up being worse. Alright, our citizens are getting happier now. They're at about 2.5 stars instead of 1.5 stars. Come on, cheer up. It's only winter, and it's 14 degrees Celsius outside. Or probably Fahrenheit. Cheer up. You're not all dead. Only some of you are. Yeah, I don't think we have much to build right now because our population is basically nothing. We can, oh yeah, our clothes are running low. Maybe we'll want to build a hunter's cabin and then a tailor. Let's go ahead and get that going then. So the hunter's cabin is the same as the herbalist and the gatherer. It's sort of same thing. More wildlife around you, the better. So we'll go ahead and place it over here. Okay, just cancel that out. This big lake we have right here. With some deer. Oh yeah, we're consistently out of wood, that's another thing, because, yeah, this guy has nothing to do. We should build a forester cabin. Or forester lodge. We can go ahead and build that down here. It doesn't really matter all that much. The yellow circle on the forester lodge, that just means that that's their circle of influence, that's where they're going to cut down trees and plant new ones. So we can go ahead and place them down here. And the builders will get to that whenever they can. Which will be a while, because the builder has to build this house, and then the hunter's cabin, and then the forester cabin. What age are some of these children? 1, 9, 3, 4. So quite a ways away from actually working. I don't know what point in time they start being available on the workforce. It could be 16, it could be 18, I'm not sure. But for now, we're getting by. Oh, there we go, another one. Alright, builder. We need as many builders as we can because we're kind of backlogged on building projects right now. Another thing you can build is a trading post. This thing. It has to be near water. And you can trade, obviously. So if you have an abundance of, say, iron, and you have no, say, wood, you can trade some of that iron for wood. But I also have to build the thing, which I'm kind of, you know, kind of backed up a bit here. The herbalist has reached their herb limit. So I could probably take the herbalist off for a little bit and have him do something else. We don't need another farmer, because this small a field is perfectly fine for one farmer. And we already have a lot of fishermen as well. We could maybe do with a hunter, yeah. Once is the hunting cabin built? No. None of the resources have been transported there yet. Okay, then we could do with maybe another builder. And maybe we need more wood as well. This is a struggle. There we go. Chop down those trees. Get that wood. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I know. We just don't need that many herbs right now. We already have the maximum that we need. But yeah, that was really lucky spawning next to this river. Because now we have easy access to fish, which is super useful. Because fish is a good early on resource, and we can put a trading post nearby as well. One of my other worlds, it was far away from any source of water, so we had to rely completely on farms. I had like 4 famines, where like half the population died each time because the farmers never got to plant. Because they would die, and I wouldn't notice, and it would be too late for me to reassign a new farmer, and it'd be winter, and so they couldn't plant all winter, people would die during the winter. It was chaotic. But Puroville seems to be doing pretty nice. logs and firewood. Both of those things. Well, they're making more, so that's good. What? Firewood. We just made more firewood. Jeez, these people need to turn their fireplaces off. You're using all the firewood. Still children. Still children. Yeah, I'm not sure at what age they start working. Maybe it tells you somewhere. What? Firewood's low. Logs are low. It's just a combination of firewood and logs being low. Because this person's desperately trying to make firewood, and everyone else is desperately trying to supply wood. Yeah, I know you don't have any resources to work with. We also need wood to go to these supply projects, or supply building projects, because apparently nothing has been done over here. Not that they can do anything, it's winter now. Again. Come on. Get going, get moving, get grooving. We got stuff to do. Stop chopping firewood. He's wasting all of our logs, but we also need firewood because it's cold. It's like every little bit of wood that we get, this guy chops up. Can I lower... I can't lower it lower than that. Can I just do like 50? Yeah, alright. You can only make 50 firewood now. That way we don't waste as much. We can actually start building these things. That'd be pretty nice. We have plenty of stone. I don't know what the builders are doing. What are they doing? Who are my builders? Hang on. Who? Woodcutter. Oh, this person's educated. Who are the builders? Are you the builder? I can't click on anyone. You. Are you a builder? Yes, you are a builder. Go build. What are you doing? You're supposed to work there. Go build that. Go build it. We need a hunting cabin. Come on. Go build it. I guess I'll have to wait until these guys actually build it. I can't assign any more builders either. Alright, well, I think that's it for this episode. We can leave it off here. So far, Puroville has had a pretty good start. Just one famine, and that's it. Oh, and a fire. But so far, so good. There is a bright future for Puroville. So thank you very much for watching. Remember to click that bell and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.